though it is just a year removed from the ACL tear, Breece Hall rounds out my RB1s for the 2023 season. The New York Jets expected RB1 finishes off my RB1 rankings for the 2023 season. And to that point about Aaron Jones losing Aaron Rodgers, Breece Hall gains Aaron Rodgers. I don't know how much left Aaron Rodgers has in the tank, but if anything else, it feels like you can still roll the dice on his running back for at least one more season, because Aaron Rodgers' running backs have had a lot of success from a fantasy perspective. In the 7 games that he played, he only started 2 of them, but he obviously became the guy very quickly for the Jets. 80 carries in 7 games for 463 yards. That's almost 6 yards a carry. 19 catches for 218 yards. That's 11.5 yards per catch. I mean, the production is there, man. The explosive plays are there. The big play ability, the game-breaking, game-wrecking ability is there. We saw that last year with him. Broke off long runs, broke off a 60-yard run, broke off almost an 80-yard catch and run. 5 total touchdowns in just 7 games. He was well on his way to a big-time RB1 finish for fantasy purposes. Obviously, the ACL brought an end to that, unfortunately. And generally speaking, with torn ACLs, it's smart to wait not the year after they bounce back, but 2 years after. The reason I'm willing to break that rule is he's still only just 21 years old. It's common knowledge at this point, or it's public information at this point. The tear was quote unquote a clean tear. And obviously that was terrible news at the time of the injury, but the saving grace with Breece Hall with that type of news is that the recovery process is faster than if it was a more complicated injury. He didn't tear additional ligaments. He didn't lose the LCL or the MCL. He didn't require major knee reconstruction as a result of the injury. You feel good about Breece from a perspective of being able to get back into the field and return to form faster than maybe the average player who tears their ACL when you factor in age and severity of the injury. Breece's was, relative to other ACL tears, on the less severe side. This offense should be good. Breece Hall should be in a good situation as far as his recovery from this injury. I have him listed as an RB12. He would be at least 5 spots higher if he finished the season healthy last year, and he might even be closer to the top 3 or 4 conversation had the injury not occurred. So I think it's fair to put him at the RB12. Those are modest expectations for a guy that, when healthy, we're going to have bigger expectations for. And in an Aaron Rodgers-led offense, Breece Hall should produce at a high level. Maybe we have to wait until, say, the second half of the season. Maybe you got to take your lumps with Breece Hall for the first half of 2023 or the first chunk of 2023. But fresh legs, minimal wear and tear. Relative to the severity of the injury, it's not as bad as some others. The second year following an injury like that is usually the one where you can feel better about the player returns to full form, 100% return to form. There are outliers to every rule. This feels like one of them.